que vive no Mónaco. Portanto, como eu não faço minimamente falar francês, tenho muita dificuldade, portanto vamos falar inglês e vamos tentar nos entender. A Cristiana fez um filme, já participa há vários anos no Festival Finisterra, já ganhou prémios também no Brasil, infelizmente não pôde estar presente, mas nós trouxemos os prémios do Brasil para serem entregues aqui este ano, e a Cristiana trouxe um filme passado na Namíbia, um filme lindíssimo, que não ganhou nem 2, nem 3, nem 4, ganhou 5 prémios, não é? 5 extraordinários prémios, e por isso, congratulations, Cristiana, your film is amazing, one of my favorite films of this year.
Oh,
yes.
great.
The story, the characters, the lights, the people, it's very, very important. The drones views, it's insane. So tell me about first, what do you think about our festival this year?
Well, I found it amazing. I mean, I wasn't expecting all those prices, obviously, but also the location, the friends that I found here again after coming last 2 years ago. I found people I know already. I was able to exchange, to learn, and I enjoyed that the time very much. I enjoyed it really a lot. I find really, truly, it's a great festival.
Okay, good. And about our new location, Sines, what do you think about Sines? We have only 3 days, but what do you think about the Sines
The
to...
location is beautiful. The location is beautiful. The accommodation is really great. And I think the place is very nice. So I'm anxious to learn more about it. And you come again?
Ok. Nós já pedimos autorização e iremos passar-vos também logo após esta entrevista, porque o filme é relativamente curto, portanto dá perfeitamente para a gente poder mostrar, e iremos mostrar o filme. Before we say goodbye, I ask you one question for you. New projects for next festival, you have it?
Well, I have a project underway, but it's not going to be ready for the next festival. I think for...
And for Brazil or no? In September?
No, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
It will be the year after.
Okay, but if possible, without film or with film, you can go to Brazil.
I'd love to come to
You
Brazil.
want to show our beauties, that beauty of nature and people and the Indian guys and the beaches, as you can see it, our exposition by photo. So
Yes, it was and also
inspired.
for the video we have seen about it.
Yeah.
And yes, I'd love to come.
Okay, thank you so much, and one more time, congratulations. It's a big pleasure to have you in my festival.
Thank you very much.
In the Nama language, Namib means vast nothingness. This land of nothingness is a desert, a barren landscape where golden dunes meet the Atlantic Ocean along Africa's southwestern coast. A desert so vast and ancient that it gave its name to an entire country, Namibia. Today, I am fulfilling the long-held dream of discovering Namib's wonders. It's one of the driest places on Earth, yet life finds its way here. Humans, animals, plants. What kind of creatures have adapted to such harsh dryness? To help me discover this land of nothingness, Christophe and Japhet will be my travel companions.
Voilà, on reste comme ça. Ça, c'est Japhet.
Japhet.
Bonjour. Et ça, c'est Christophe.
Christophe is an experienced traveler and a talented photographer. He's the one who planned this adventure. Japhet, our guide, speaks French, English, and several local languages. With his help, we'll reach the most remote areas. Reaching the dunes of the Namib Desert is already an adventure. Strangely, our first glimpse of this journey shows not desert sands, but a vast green riverbank. Here, in northern Namibia, the Kunene River forms the border with Angola, running alongside the Namib Desert before spilling into the Atlantic Ocean. Over time, its waters have shaped the spectacular Epupa Falls. We are now in the land of the Himba, semi-nomadic herders who have lived here for centuries. Deeply rooted in their traditions, many Himba oppose the construction of a dam at Epupa Falls, which would have submerged their ancestral graves. We're fortunate to be welcomed into one of their villages.
Cristiana.
Cristiana.
Fora?
Hã?
Cá fora?
Cá fora.
Ja. Yad.
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 E
Cá fora?
Christophe.
Kerisitop. Kerisitop.
E Cristiana.
Kerisitop.
Cristiana.
Cristiana.
Christian.
How striking these Himba women in their traditional dress. Their skin gleams with a deep red hue of the same color as their land. They cover themselves in a mixture of ochre and fat, part protection, part beauty, part status symbol. The Himba people have endured many hardships, particularly during colonial rule. Yet they've always managed to preserve their culture. How long can they withstand the pressures of the modern world? Beyond the Kunene River stretches a vast semi-desert region which we'll cross to reach the Namib Desert. The trail is tough, but at times this austere land blooms into a colorful garden, and it's pure delight. Rain is rare here. Most rivers are seasonal, often dry, but subject to sudden floods after rare downpour rains.
Parfait, bravo.
It's easy to get lost in this immense wilderness. Even though Japhet is an experienced guide, the path can be hard to find, even for him. Fortunately, smiling Himba children come to our rescue. Back home, I packed some gifts for the kids. My small toy planes are a big hit. Their laughter and beaming faces are sheer happiness. We travel for days without meeting a soul. Our only encounter is with strange figures made of stone and metal, left behind by a mysterious artist. Who could he be? To this day, the artist's identity remains unknown. Japhet explains that the Namib is crossed by several transverse valleys carved by seasonal rivers. The Hohenib River is crucial for the region's wildlife. Though water rarely flows, the large acacia trees on its banks offer vital shade to oryx and giraffes. And then we spot what we've been hoping for: the desert elephants. True nomads, they wander through canyons and dry riverbeds, always in search of food and water. Their unfailing instinct guides them to hidden water sources, even deep underground. That's how these desert elephants have survived the drought. Sadly, poaching and trophy hunting have decimated their numbers. Today, only a few hundred remain. The silence of the night, broken only by the crackling campfire and the vast sky full of stars, bring an unparalleled sense of peace. The Namib is cooled by the Benguela Current, which rises from the Atlantic, bringing both chill and dryness. As a result, the Namib is a temperate desert, rarely exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, and its nights can be freezing.
Comment est l'air du désert?
On se caille, il y a des entrées maritimes comme à Montpellier derrière nous, on est à 30 km de l'océan. On a froid pour la première fois depuis 3 semaines.
The Namib Desert is the world's oldest desert. The rugged landscapes we cross tell a story that dates back to the dawn of the Earth, when the African continent was still taking shape. On the edge of the Namib stands like a granite beacon towering over the desert, the striking Spitzkoppe. sculpted by erosion into strange and fantastical shapes. These majestic landscapes, far removed from modern life, offer a profound sense of peace and freedom. It feels like being on another planet. Truly magnificent. Along the trail, here is another fascinating example of nature's adaptive strategies. This strange plant with its weird name is called Welwitschia mirabilis and grows only in the Namib Desert. It is a true marvel, capable of living for over 2,000 years. Its secret? Its two unique leaves that capture moisture from the night fogs, and its deep roots that reach deep underground for any hint of moisture. Even the age of a small plant like this one is counted in hundreds of years. Welwitschias are either male or female, with cones for the male plants and female organs that look like tiny pine cones. For pollination, it has partnered with a small insect living in symbiosis with it. Moreover, its leaves are a source of food and moisture for other desert animals. Incredible Welwitschia. Not far from one of the few paved roads we travel, we encounter another surprising example of adaptation: the wild horses of the Namib Desert. Their ancestors were introduced by European settlers in the 17th century and during World War I. Over time, these animals returned to the wild, finding ways to survive the harsh desert conditions. Today, they are highly protected and have become a tourist attraction. What an overwhelming feeling to finally behold the Namib Erg. Its beauty moves my heart deeply. It is the winds that shape this ocean of dunes, stretching as far as the eye can see. They give the sand all sorts of changing forms, sometimes gigantic pyramids, sometimes golden crescents, sometimes stars. Their colors vary too. Dark ochre for the oldest dunes found inland, golden yellow for the younger coastal dunes standing out against the deep blue of the ocean. The mists crown the dunes at night when cold air from the Benguela Current meets the warm desert air. By morning, they blanket everything in a soft, ephemeral veil. For nearly 300 days a year, the Namib mists deliver the vital moisture that sustains life in this extraordinarily arid place. For life is indeed here, hidden in the dunes, with creatures capable of the most ingenious behaviors to survive. The Namib sand lizard performs a thermal dance, shifting from one foot to another to avoid the scorching sand. The gecko licks dew droplets from its snout, collecting moisture from the night mist. And the imposing oryx, with its unique metabolism, endures the searing desert heat like no other mammal. Crossing the Namib's dunes over 800 kilometers entirely self-reliant is an extraordinary adventure, requiring precautions and great experience. To take on this challenge, we join a convoy led by a team of skilled guides. Cooperation and care for one another will be key throughout the journey. And adrenaline will be our constant companion.
Allez, à tout à l'heure, j'espère. La peur de ma vie.
Countless human tragedies have unfolded along this coastline strewn with shipwrecks. This is the Skeleton Coast. Fogs, currents, hidden reefs, and sandbanks make these waters treacherous. These wrecks narrate the epic struggles of sailors who face death in these unforgiving waters. Among them is the famous wreck of the Edward Boland, stranded in 1909, now lying partially buried in the sand hundreds of meters from the shore. On land, other haunting relics speak of the diamond rush that began in 1908, when a diamond was discovered nearby. Thousands of prospectors flooded the area hoping to find the precious gems. How did they survive in such an unforgiving desert? Despite the odds, a prosperous town was built, Kolmanskap. It had luxurious homes, schools, even a hospital with modern equipment. But the diamond fever faded as quickly as it had risen. Today, Kolmanskap is a ghost town, slowly being reclaimed by the sands. Life, uncaring about human tragedies, flourishes exuberantly along this coast. Colonies of tens of thousands of seals gather here to feast on the rich coastal waters, teeming with fish. Flamingos, pelicans, and cormorants join the feast in the lagoons.
Ooh.
Mists are the main source of moisture in the Namib Desert. Despite the near total absence of rain, hundreds of species have developed ingenious ways to capture this moisture in order to survive. Today, researchers from around the world study how Namib's creatures survive in such harsh conditions, hoping to learn from their remarkable adaptations. Who knows? These lessons may one day help mankind better address the growing scarcity of fresh water due to climate change.